we are out on the old Fury today. It was, it is freaking hot out today. I mean, it is hot. I just got done watching the news and it said it was 113 degrees. So of course, like an idiot, I decided, hey, let's go out and go for a ride. But as long as I'm moving, it's not too bad. Still feels like I'm driving through an oven. So we're just going to take a short ride today. No particular place we're going. Just going to go out, take a little spin around, and just enjoy riding the bike. I mean, that's what we got them for, right? It's just to enjoy riding them. And I think that's what I'll do today. It's a little bit windy out today, too. So not only is it 113 degrees, it's freaking 15-20 mile an hour wind. So not sure if we're going to do too much highway riding. Yeah, let's stay in this one. We'll take it wide. Yeah, I just took the old mini bike, the old Benelli, up to Prescott Valley, which is a town north of here, northern Arizona. Man, that was a gorgeous ride. We rode from Prescott Valley all the way up to Jerome, Arizona, and that's kind of up through the twisties, up through the hills. Caught just a tiny bit of rain, just enough to cool things down, and it made the roads a little slick for a little bit anyway. So that was a little sketch, but other than that, it was really nice. What a gorgeous ride. A lot of fun. Did it with about 7 other guys on their Groms and their Z125s. There's a couple of guys up there that they do some YouTube videos and do some riding, and they call themselves the Mucho Minis, which is kind of a cool name. Great group of guys. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. The weather was just perfect for riding, and we got up to, you know, 7,000 feet in elevation, and good old Alice did perfectly fine. She handled the altitude with no problems. Now, going up the steep incline was a little bit of a different story, because you got me on that bike, and I think that's what slowed her down. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. This is also fire season here in Arizona. Everything's been really dry. I mean, it's like a freaking tinderbox here. Probably can't see it on the GoPro, but up over here, there's a big old fire going on. And just 2 days ago, I headed up that direction. That was where we had the ride. Well, not right there, but north of there. And the fire was not going in the morning. And then on the drive back, it was there, and it was probably, I don't know, 20 acres, 30 acres. Now it's huge. It's in a part of the desert where it's almost impossible to get to. It was on the side of a mountain. No roads going to it or anything, I think, like that. But I mean, that's a good thing, because, you know, there's no structures, there's nothing like that that's being threatened by it. But, you know, it makes it extremely difficult for them to get in there and put it out. Although I think they're just letting this one burn. It was moving up the side of the mountain, and typically when they do that, they get up to the top of the mountain and they die. You know, they die out. They usually don't crest the mountain and go down the other side. but it looks like it's gotten a lot bigger from when we drove by it. So how many of you all ride around in the heat like this? You know, I know we're from all different parts of the country, and I do know a few of the Arizona riders, and they get out and do it. But like I said, we're able to go up north a little bit, and it's a little better. It's a little cooler from the higher altitude and whatnot, but well, a lot of them do still ride in the valley here as well. I kind of feel for those guys over in some of the other southern states, though, is we don't get the humidity. I mean, it's hotter than hell here, but we just don't get humidity. So even though you're riding in the heat, you don't sweat as much. But I know, you know, states like Texas and Missouri and Louisiana and Florida, you guys get that damn humidity, and boy, I don't envy you guys at all. Not one bit. So back when I was taking the old motorcycle safety course, we did it in, well, like an idiot, I did it in, I think it was July or August, which is the hottest freaking time of the year. So you're sitting out in the middle of a paved road, you know, doing little figure eights through cones, and they're teaching you how to ride the bike, and it's 100 degrees out in the middle of a parking lot. Not a lot of fun. But there was one cool thing. One of the gals that was going through the safety course had a cooling vest. Basically, it was just a vest that was had integrated little pouches in it. It was that same kind of material that you find in the little blue ice frozen things you put in your cooler. And she would freeze it overnight, and then the next day she'd bring it in and set it out, and as it thawed a little bit, it became nice and pliable. You'd put that thing on and it would keep you cool throughout the day. It was really interesting. Not only did it release moisture so that you got some evaporative cooling, but the actual vest itself was retain the cold for quite a while. She'd wear it throughout most of the morning, and it would, you know, keep her very comfortable. I'm gonna have to look into getting one of those. I don't know, do you guys know of systems like that? I know there is a helmet that just came out that actually has a little kind of an air conditioning unit in it. I mean, it's not one where you can adjust it and, you know, blow 60-degree air at your head, but it's from the same guy that invented the ones that go in like Cadillac seats and Lexus and some of the luxury car. In their seats they have, you know, air conditioners that, you know, cool your backside. And the same guy that invented the little units that go in there invented this helmet. So it's got a little air conditioning unit that sticks on the back of your helmet, and throughout the helmet on the top, he's got these cooling chambers. It's like little tubular padding that the air flows through, so it cools all at the top of your head down. There's actually no vents in the helmet at all. It's all done through that little unit, and they claim that it gives you, I don't know, 10 to 15 degrees cooler for your head. So I'm curious, you know, I'd love to find somebody that has one that's done a review on it or something. They're pretty new, so I don't think anybody that I know of has one, or that I've seen, but I'd really like to see how they actually work. I mean, they're a little pricey. I mean, helmets, you know, to get a good helmet, you're looking at somewhere between $400 and $600. At least, you know, that's what I think. You know, I mean, to me, it's one of the really important riding gear is your helmet. So, really don't want to skimp on one. And these air-conditioned helmets run about $600. So, I don't know. That's what I paid for my last helmet. Maybe I paid too much. I don't know. but I don't think that's a bad price for a helmet, especially an air conditioning unit. Alright, let's head in and get something to drink and take a little rest. Cool off a little bit. Alright, well, we got ourselves a little refreshment. I didn't have any of the iced coffees that I like, so it's alright. Got something probably a little better for me to drink. A little Propel rehydrated. Got some good old electrolytes. So let's jump back on and go back. Head back. Like I said, it's a little warm, so like I said, it's a little hot out, so we are definitely gonna head back and get into that good old air conditioning. We're gonna wrap this one up. We're almost back. I gotta concentrate quite a bit because with this wind it's pretty wicked. So anyway, thanks for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. That'd be awesome. And give me a thumbs up. That'd be great too. And as always, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.